Hi, Anne. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Good to see you,
Yeah,
Brenda.
you too. Another
Another Sunday. How fast has it come
day.
round this week?
Welcome to spring. This is officially
It
spring
is.
now. And we
Yes.
had one day, I went into Hamilton. I had an appointment, dropped my taxes off. My guy's, and he's about a half an hour away, right? And it was 23 Celsius there. And when I got home to Burlington, an hour later, it was 10 degrees colder because I'm on that lake. And
Ooh.
yeah, it was like, oh, we had our coats off. It was like a summer day, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a beautiful day. And then, of course, boom, we were down to -4 today. This morning was quite cold. But you know what? We're going to get days like that. But it's been very bright, very sunny.
Yeah.
Been fine. And, when it's not raining and it's not dull and cold, it's,
We're
you
all
know,
good. We've had some lovely spring days. It's cold again today. And
yeah,
because there's only 4 hours difference between us at the moment,
yeah,
until I alter the clocks in a couple of weeks,
yeah,
it was still light when I came in to set everything up for the first time in
yeah.
months.
Yeah, because it's not 8 o'clock, it's 7, right, for you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed last night it was after 8 o'clock and it still wasn't completely dark, dark. So it's great. It's so nice to have it.
Getting there.
It's dark in the morning at 7, but our days are getting longer and it's beautiful. So I'm gonna tell you guys while you're here in the room, I will acknowledge all of you in a second. I want you guys to hear this. Two different followers who were watching two different videos. One might have been Cancer and another Aquarius. I'm just using that as that there. I can't remember now. One said to me, "How come your videos in Portuguese?" And I'm thinking, "Oh no." And another one came to me and said, "How come your videos in Spanish?" And so anyway, this happened to another girl who I follow, totally unrelated type of videos. However, hers was in a different language too. So what you have to do, all my videos are in English, guys. I only speak English. You know that. Go to the little wheel icon at the top right-hand corner of our videos. Click on that and scroll down to original language. And in brackets, it will say, you'll be able to see English. Pick the English and then go back to the video and it should be me in English. So what YouTube is doing, why? We have no idea. They're randomly doing this to people's videos. I don't know. They're just picking people sporadically. And I don't know what it's all about. But why the heck would we want them changing the language on our videos, right? So one of these viewers actually contacted YouTube with this issue. And they told her it's YouTube doing it and not me. So I want you guys to know that, okay? That if for some reason you're watching Anne or I, and all of a sudden you're watching your sign and you're going, why is it dubbed in a different language? It's not us. We didn't do that. So you can change that at your end. Very simple by going to that little round wheel icon and putting it to the original language and it'll be English. Okay. So I want to acknowledge people and say hi. Dean's here. Thank you, Dean, for your super chat. And Marby for your super chat, super sticker. And we've got Leslie. Now, Leslie, I hope you come in. Leslie's from New Zealand. Leslie showed up at the very end of our video last Sunday, and we had already committed to shutting down the chat room. And so I wrote her name down and I said, she paid for it. And I said, listen, I will do your reading first. If she shows up, if she's not here, then I'll go ahead. We'll go ahead with the next ones in line. But I'll definitely be doing her because she paid me for this. Hi, Earl. Boy, long time no see. How are you doing? And we've got Snow Wolf. Hi, Snow Wolf. Nice to see you again. Damara, there's our beautiful songbird. Damara. Hi, Damara. Beautiful. See who else we got in here. Real Country Woman, Star of Bethlehem, Elaine, Jojo, Anne Marie. Hi, sweetheart. Star of Bethlehem. Did I say that already? Yeah. Tammy. Tammy's our first one, of course, in here as our doorkeeper. So it's so nice to see you guys again. And feel free because we will be, thanks, Real Country Woman. We will be shutting down at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is an hour and a half. We're out here. because it's pretty much long. We'd be out here all night if we said we would. But let's face it, Anne's in the UK and she does need to get to bed. So, and I need to make dinner, but that's not as important as her having to get to bed. And she doesn't want to be up here all hours of the day. So as you can see, I've got my cat over here and my dog I'm babysitting down here, and they always have to be in the healing room, the reading room when I'm in here. So they love the energy, and they're constantly around here. So the cat was already here, and he doesn't lay here any other day unless it's if I'm doing a reading or I'm out here. So isn't that the weirdest thing? He's always somewhere else. So they love to be around the energy. So they're here. So, okay. Yeah. So who we've got here is Tammy Bambi, Jojo, Anne Marie, Star of Bethlehem, Secrets of the Red Moon, Dean, Elaine, Earl, Snow Wolf, and Jamara. And if Leslie shows up from New Zealand, we will want to do her reading as well. So Real Country Woman's here too. So beautiful. So we're going to go to do our first, Anne. If you got anything you want to add to this?
No, that's absolutely fine. And I'm so grateful that you've told me about the language change.
Well, yeah,
that would have thrown me completely. But
yeah.
Helene has said somewhere in the chat, I just noticed that your videos went through to Helene in French this week.
Oh. Well, that was fine. That's fine for her because she's French.
You understand.
Everybody else there. I got the same, Brenda. Your videos came in French. Were they all in French or just the one you watched, Elaine? Because someone said Spanish, someone else said Portuguese to me. So I did put it out on community. I wrote it out on community, guys, to say this is what you need to do. Okay, you need to go to that little wheel icon, click on it, go into the languages, original language, English. But you were fine because you speak fluent French. But anybody else would, that doesn't, it's, are probably thinking, no, why the heck would Brenda do this? Well, Brenda didn't do it. For some reason, this YouTube is randomly doing this to us out there. So the one I watched, okay, so it was just the one you watched. So anyway, I've let people know in community, I've let people here know, and I may just put a little short video out there with me where you can see me telling you how to do it, and split the screen and show you how to do that. I'm going to have to learn to do that, but I will. So that people can see, because it's not me, just when you get things rolling great, right?
Yes.
Everybody's coming and they're watching and your accounts are going up and your views are going up. All of a sudden now they throw this wrench into it. And it's like, what? They don't want to see us guys get ahead. What is this about? It's crazy. Hi, Mr. Maurice. Thank you so much. And Anne Marie, thank you so much. Okay, so our first one we're going to do, but she's not here yet. Let me know, guys, if we're busy, if Leslie shows up from New Zealand. Okay. She usually has some little signia that you'll know, but her name's Leslie. And she did, end last week with with paying me for a reading, and we didn't do it. So, okay. So we've got Jojo. Jojo, is there a question that you want us to address, or do you want us to do a general on what's going around this week? Just so that we know, thank you for your super chat. Is there anything specific you would like us to focus this reading on today? Okay. See what we got. Anne Marie, are you away? See. Calling Jojo. Come on in. Let me know if you want a general or you have a specific question. So we can. Jenny, thank you so much. I know there's a bit of a delay here, Jojo, so I know it's not you. So thank you so much. Okay, let's see what we've got here for Jojo.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Shall I, Brenda? Shall I go
yes,
first?
Yes, absolutely. You always go first.
Lovely. So, Jojo, thank you so much for coming into the room. You've got some lovely cards for this week, and the first one is one of the Happy Ever After cards, 10 of coins. It's absolutely lovely. It's happy home life, happy work life, happy career, happy financial life, spending time with loved ones, appreciating the little things. It's absolutely lovely. We've got the Lovers card next, and this could be the start of a lovely new friendship, but generally, this is the card of choices and decisions. And on the card, look, she's looking at all the roses and she's wondering which one she's going to choose. She's taking her time. She's looking at all the options really carefully and asking herself, what will make me happy? So choices and decisions coming up this week that you're just going to need to step back, look at all your options. The Two of Teacups comes in next, and this is about communication. Again, it could be a nice new partnership. The Lovers and the Two of Cups do indicate that, but generally this is about conversations and discussions, you talking something over, talking as well as listening, and making sure that you have a really clear understanding of each other. So very much choosing something, deciding, talking it over, and being absolutely crystal clear in your communication. The Four of Wands comes in next. This is another card of happiness and joy and stability. This is a card of receiving, and it's you being appreciated and recognized for everything that you do and all that you are. And on the card, look, she's got this lovely bunch of tulips and a thank you balloon, and she's stepping back and saying, thank you. I appreciate that. So a lovely sense of recognition, you receiving something for all the lovely things that you do and being appreciated. And then we've got the Unity card, and this again just reiterates this Two of Teacups. It's about talking things over, meetings, collaborations, everybody sitting around the table, bringing their own expertise and working out a way forward that suits everybody. So it's about negotiations, again, conversations, discussions. Sometimes it's doing something completely different, but working it all out, teaching, mentoring, and working well together. So just to summarize, happy ever after, happy work life. It's a very grounded energy, is the coins. It's very much to do with home life, finances, work life. Talking things over, deciding carefully, making sure you are crystal clear in your communication, getting your plan together that will suit everybody moving forward, and you getting recognition for that and receiving as well. So, Jojo, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. She says, wow, and love this. Great cards. So beautiful reading. I have the Lovers as well. Did you not have the Lovers?
I do, yeah.
So this is a double confirmation, Jojo, that you will be having to make a choice or a decision on an emotional level. Often people will say, let your heart lead your head. I never do that. I always say, let your head lead your heart, always. Okay. This is a card that says you could be becoming involved with somebody who could have be very different from you. Maybe this is a person like a soulmate, not necessarily a love mate. That could be coming into your circle as well. Be open to these differences that they bring. It would be a very boring world if we were both alike, right? Even if we look at our husbands or spouses, our best friends, we may think at times we have so much in common. We do, but we are very different people. And that's what keeps things so interesting. Be open-minded to any change that you're going to be making with any choices you're going to be making. You may feel at times you're struggling. Okay, this is a card of competition, feeling as though you're backed up against the wall. You might feel you have to defend yourself or defend yourself about something here. Not everybody will agree with our motives and our choices and what we do, and that's okay. Try to be easy on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Pick and choose your battles wisely. That's your focus. In your challenge, you've got the Death, and the Death is that card of rebirth and transformation. Excuse me. Anne's deck does not call this a death card. It's called the ego. Am I right?
No, transformation.
Okay.
New beginnings. New beginnings.
That's it. So see how beautiful her deck is. But if you look at the Grim Reaper here, the ending, look at the center here where you've got focus. There's always going to be a new beginning and in the promise of something beautiful coming into your life. So there is her new beginnings with the name of her card on the death. So something's going to come to an end. Something's going to start new for you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that tower moment of sudden horror. It could be just, you know, something's outworn its life expectancy. Something's outworn its welcome. Something's just completed and you're moving forward in a brand new direction. Be open to this new beginning. You've got two great cards here, and I'm going to show them both to you. Did you have the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups?
Pentacles.
Yeah. So I have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of, or pardon me, the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So this is about you being able to walk in your garden of abundance, put your feet up and finally take a breath of fresh air, that things are starting to fall in line and alignment is happening for you in a successful way. When we get the 10 is happy ever after. It's happiness and peace and harmony within the family or friendship circle. And it's also not doing without. Your finances are going to be secure too. Now, I always say after the storm, you know, the sun will come up, and if we wish and manifest that unexpected rainbow, it shows up, and at the end of it could be a pot of gold. Now, I always say it could be time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. Could be even good health. But these are two of one of the best cards out there, and so was Anne's. So very good week. There could be change, transformation. You may have to make some important decisions, and try not to struggle. Okay. Try not to get involved in too many battles that aren't yours, especially anybody else's. So thank you so much. Star of Bethlehem. Thank you. I'm going to put this up here. You've given me, this is the second one. Is this the second one? I think Star of Bethlehem. Okay. I think you've given me 2 Star of Bethlehem. Let me go back here. I'm pretty sure you did, or you were going to. Yeah. So there's 1, there's 2. Okay. Thank you very much. So, okay. Now we're moving on. Dean, have you heard from Kathy? She was very sick and had to go to the hospital emergency. And I haven't heard from her. I've sent her a couple of messages to see how she may be, but I haven't heard. So if you've heard anything, can you let me know? If you don't want to say it now, you can post it in private. Okay. How do you see my new relationship with LL go? Okay. So he's met this new person, and they seem to be getting along quite well. And so let's see where this can go. All right. Let's see what we've got on this new relationship. All righty.
Dean, how fantastic. Thank you for coming into the room. An absolute pleasure to read for you. So you have 4 fabulous cards here. The first one, the Dreamer. And as you well know, it's the first card in the whole deck. Something new, something fresh, taking a leap of faith, opening the doors of opportunity. So it's absolutely lovely. It's something new. It's a leap of faith, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, trying something new. Then we've got the Reflection card. Card 20. This is another major arcana card. You've started with 2 major arcana. And this is lovely because this is realizing how far you've come, realizing how well you're doing. It's the card of reflection, assessment, just stepping back and taking your time and realizing how far you've come. That's what she's doing on the card. Look, she's put down the little rucksack and she's having a slice of cake and a cup of tea. But she's looking at this little sign that says, if I keep it still, climb to new heights. She's already planning where to next. She's assessing where she is now and she's making exciting plans for the future. Then you've got the Victory card, 6 of Wands, literally what it says on the card. Victory, success, happiness, joy, love. It's that simple. And to finish off, 10 of Teacups, 10 of Cups, the Happy Ever After card. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, trustworthy relationships, time spent with loved ones, very connected to home and family and emotions. So, Dean, those are the cards I have for you, and I wish you every success. It's looking absolutely lovely. So I hope that resonates, and thank you for inviting me to read for you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And okay, I've got great cards here too. They're amazing. The first card you got is the Emperor. Okay, you're being logical and organized. You're being mindful of this relationship. You're taking your time. But I think you hold the cards in your hands. I think you have the control, Dean, of where this relationship will go. Okay, I think you're the head of the game here. And so sit in your power. Okay, so that you can take control of this. You've got the lead. Now, there's going to be something coming up. You might be getting invited to a party or some sort of an occasion with LL, and you're going to go out and have a great time. There could be three of you that are going to get together. I know that doesn't sound good because you were in a situation where there were three people. However, I don't see this as a problem. I see this as a celebration and something really fun you can get into. Whether it's with LL or somebody, but I'm reading it that LL and you might be doing something where you're going to be going somewhere. Maybe you're getting invited to an event of some sort, a wedding or a party or something. The King of Pentacles comes in. This person's very stable. I don't think you have to worry about them and their job and their career and not having money or being foolish with money. We know the King of Pentacles is a Midas touch. He lands on his feet. He comes up smelling like a rose. He's very confident in his moves moving forward, and he works hard. And this is why he deserves what he's got. So I think you'll find this guy, he's very capable and he's proactive when it comes to his job, his career, and his money. Now you've got the Chariot. And, sometimes you have to take risks, but you have to be prepared to do them. So if there's something that you're contemplating doing that you think is a bit of a risk, just do your homework, do your prep work, make sure you've got your ducks in a row, you know where you're going. He never fails because of that. In my mind's eye, I'm empathic. I see him throwing out raw meat into the arena and the lion's going for it and he gets through unscathed. So I've always seen this and I've called him the champion, being prepared. Okay. And so you don't fail. Okay. So if there's something that might be different or a bit of a risk you're thinking and you're hemming and hawing about, just do your prep work and you'll be more confident. Go out there, shine your light, my friend. You're the star. Okay, dream big, manifest this if this is what you want, but always know that that Spirit's only going to give us what we justifiably deserve. Be mindful of what you wish for, but you are the star. Get out there and keep yourself active. You're the headliner on the stage. Go out there and market yourself. Continue doing that. Don't put your eggs all in one basket. Okay, even if you have your mind set on LL. Keep out there. Okay. But I think things will be fine. I think things look good for you and LL. Now I wanted to pull a romance card and you got the honeymoon card. And the honeymoon card says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You guys might want to plan a getaway. We're going into we're April, maybe in June. If you guys are still seeing each other, you're going to want to plan a bit of a holiday away. So that would be fun too, or a weekend or a couple of days or something. You don't have to go to the Bahamas. You can have a holiday anywhere, right? So that could come into play too. So that's what I've got for you. Thank you, Helen. Tracy, I got to get these down here. Okay. Tracy, get you here. Helen. I won't be doing this reading in French, okay? Or any other language. I can't. I wish I could. Okay, so now we're moving on to, that was for Dean. Now we're going on to Marby. She gave me a super sticker. Did Marby say anything? Let's go down and see if she left us Marby, do you have, no. Do you have a specific question you want us to relate this to, or do you want us to do a general and see what comes up? Okay, so we need to know if you are wanting a specific topic. Wait a minute, because I know there's a bit of a delay. Just a general, please. Okay, thank you, Marby. Thank you very much. Okay, good. All righty.
Okay, so Marby, thank you so much for coming into the room and looking at your cards. So just a general energy. This starts off with the High Priestess. So this is a major arcana card, so it's a high energy card. And this is all about you just assessing the situation, taking time to think things through. On the card, look, she's reading, she's gathering information. So the High Priestess is very much a card of contemplation, assessment, making sure that you've got all the information that you need. There might be some information you're not quite a party to yet, and you need to find it out. So do a little bit of research, find out some information. The Four of Teacups says you might be focused very much on the past and missing a lovely opportunity in the present. So this card says, stand back, look at the bigger picture. Look at things from a really broad point of view. Take your time doing that. Just stand back and make sure that you're not so focused in one direction that you're missing out on something that's just behind you, just beside you. Take your time. Again, we've got another card of contemplation, taking your time. Four of Pencils. This is Four of Swords in traditional tarot. So put your feet up, have a break, take some time out. Yet again, look on the card. You have to look carefully. They're reading books. And sometimes when we step back and take this time out, we think nothing's happening. When in fact, there's an awful lot happening because you make that space. And in that space, you can hear the prompts from the universe. You can hear the whispers of your angels. And this is where the clarity comes in. So it's almost like stand back, hold your horses, have a break, have a rest, put the kettle on, have a cup of tea, because there's more information that you need to know. And we've got the World card. So this is lovely. Another major arcana card. It's the end of a cycle, but it's the start of an exciting new one. On the card, she's been right round the world and she's back where she started. Reason to celebrate, job well done. But now, where to next? It's moving on, it's moving up, it's advancement and success. So thinking about it carefully, this is going to be a move that you're going to make, but it's going to be mindful. It's going to be well thought out. You're going to take your time over it. And the Five of Teacups says, it's time to move on to something so much better. And when it comes in with the World card here, this is the card, the World card. That's the start of the next thing. Moving on, feeling good, moving towards happiness, leaving the past behind and making you move forward. So Marby, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And Marby, you're starting off on a high note. You've got the Sun, best card in the deck, all over well-being, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual wellness coming into you. You're going to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Follow that light because you've got a path now of clarity. Okay. So stay in alignment. This is the best card in the deck for good luck, good karma, and good energy. The transformation, as Anne calls it, the death card. This is, again, endings and new beginnings. This is you looking forward to something new and, new and much happier direction that you may be going in. But it could be anything that comes to closure, completion. It doesn't have to be something, really bad. It never stands for the demise of anybody. And this is a card that says, look forward to your new future. This is a new transformation for you to be going through. And that was your focus. In your challenge part, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. And this is a card where you're planting your seeds, but you may have put out some sort of a proposal, an idea, a call, a text, a letter, anything. And you're waiting to see how it was received and how they're responding to it. It is the unnecessary worry card. Sometimes you feel that you're pushing yourself and you're not getting ahead fast enough. Just be patient, as Anne said. Put your feet up like that Four of Swords she's got, and just, wait for, let go and let God. Okay. Coming in next, you've got the King of Wands. Stay determined. Don't give up. Go big or go home. That's what he does. I love how the lion's behind him. And it's almost like he's got this silent, hear me roar. I'm not backing down. I have no fear. And so he's going after his goals. He's staying focused on the details. He's got tunnel vision and he's aiming for that bullseye. And because he's working on it, he'll get it. So stay focused on what it is you really want to manifest. And keep your eyes open. Your third eye is opening. Here is the Ace of Wands, having clarity, taking action, going after some new, beautiful project or passion that you have. The aces are beginnings of all things in all suits, but this is the Wands, and the Wand says what it is you want, you're going to finally have your eyes open to see it, and you're going to go after it if you stay determined like this King of Wands. You're planting your seeds for something good, Marby. This is going to be a new beginning for you, and it will be everything you wanted it to be. So thank you so much for your super chat and for asking us to do this reading and being in our room. We love it. Okay, real country woman. There's our girl. Okay. I took your advice. I dumped both guys. I also told the senior center about my music and they want to hear it on Tuesday. What do you see for me? Oh, that's fantastic. Remember we gave her that advice?
Yeah.
We said, she said she was going there, and I'm thinking, why don't you let them know what you do? Because they would love it for her to go there. And it's a great way to get out there, get her feet wet, let people know who she is, and start booking up, doing things. So it's beautiful. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All righty. All right, what do we see for you? So whatever shows up. You must have actually taken a real deep breath of relief when you finally put your foot down and dumped those two guys, real country woman, instead of hanging on to them. You know, I think it just kind of gives you an opening, and it's like opening a window and getting that fresh air coming in, and you can go, okay, on to the next.
So, real country woman, what a way to start your reading. 16, life experience. So this is about positive changes. Learning from the past. On the card, the little sandcastle's washing away, but she's got a little shell with a pearl of wisdom in it, and she's collecting pearls of wisdom. She's learning everything from the past. She's been there, she's done that, she's got the t-shirt. Based on that, she's making positive changes now. Now, the next two cards are lovely. We have the King and the Queen of Teacups. This is beautiful energy. They are what you call a divine counterpart. They are a partnership. Now, the King and the Queen are authority figures in the deck. They've learned their lessons, and the King brings in this loving kindness, compassion, caring, generosity, sharing with other people, helping other people to feel better, making sure that they're all looked after. It's a beautiful card of caring. We would all love this King of Cups energy in our lives. It's the arm around the shoulder. It's the compassion. It's beautiful. The Queen as well embraces these qualities just like him. Charity, humanity, humility. And here she is helping other people. She's doing the practical stuff. She's making them all a cup of tea, making sure they feel good, making sure they feel better than they did. Out there helping from the heart, compassion, love, and caring. And the reason she's so good at this is that she looks after herself first. So just a little side note there. Make sure that your energy levels are topped up before you start giving it all away to somebody else. Because when you are topped up, you can be so efficient and effective with other people. So there's a beautiful energy encompassing this of loving kindness, care, generosity. Think carefully. We've got the Knight of Pencils, Knight of Swords flying in next on this motorbike. Fast moving energy, something that you're going to have to take notice of this week. And this Knight comes in and says, choose with care. Now she's got a main road or a bumpy track full of potholes. She needs to think carefully. So this is what you need to do. Get grounded, think it through. Don't just get carried away. Be very grounded and look at all your options carefully before deciding. And don't be rushed into a decision either. These nights come flying in on these motorbikes. It's fast, it's furious, it's happening now. Take your time. Even if it's something you think, oh, that's exactly what I'd like, just say, oh, I'll think about that. Just give me time to have a cup of tea. So just take your time before making your commitment and look at the bigger picture, this 4 of teacups, a golden opportunity here. So don't get stuck in the past or just focus on that one direction. Broaden your outlook, look right round, make decisions carefully, thoughtfully, mindfully, and be ready for that lovely positive change coming in. You're going to be the architect of your own positive change. So I hope that resonates and makes sense for you. Thank you.
Beautiful, Anne. Thank you. Well, it's evident that you're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You've let these guys go and you've come to that realization that it wasn't going anywhere. And you felt as though you were carrying all the burden on yourself. Okay. You might have been the one that was trying to keep the interest in these relationships and keep it going. And now you're not going to carry that burden anymore. So this is great. This is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. And you get everything done with the 10 of wands. You get everything done that you need to get done. But and you did it and you hung in there, but now you're not going to go through that anymore. Okay. You come to that realization that that's not what you want. You want stability, you want security, you want somebody who's logical and organized like this emperor. But you could also be meeting somebody who is or meeting somebody who's like a father figure to you, someone who you're going to be able to confide in and maybe develop a good friendship, because this does refer to fatherhood as well, or be a father figure. But basically this is sitting in the seat of power, being able to call the shots as you may. He's very powerful in that way because he's organized and logical. You've got the high priestess doing your research, thinking about being mindful about what it is you want to do and taking your time, like Anne was saying in her reading, that this is what she does. She's able to do her research, go in the background, do her homework, find out all the information she needs. You could be scouting around, different nursing homes, different retirement homes, not necessarily nursing homes, but for over 50, where people want to be active, but they just don't want the burden of a house and all the yard work. So I would be scouting around. You might find that you could be getting very busy. I would also get some business cards made up, Real Country Woman, if you don't already, to get out there and show the world who you are and what you've got. So do your research. It could be very lucrative. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Okay, you might be pleasantly surprised that this endeavor that you're taking, this new road, this new journey that you're going on, could be lucrative too. Maybe there's places that will hire you and pay you to come in and do things like that. Also, with your business cards, I would be setting up a website. You might want to get out there and do things like weddings or anything like that. There's things out there that you could get busy doing because this is your passion. You love to do this. So all in all, this looks really good, Real Country Woman. I think, you made the right move by, moving on your own, letting go of those guys that were just basically a distraction, not really a relationship. And that's okay. But now you're moving forward in a better direction. And I think you're going to find that you're going to be really happy with this new direction you're going in. Thank you so much for your super chat. All right, we're going down to Mr. Maurice. Here we are. Hi, Mr. Maurice. Happy spring season to you too. General reading for the summer outlook. You're very welcome, Real Country Woman. Oh, this senior center has 7 different locations. Hey, get out there, market yourself. This sounds pretty good. You could be pretty busy in the near future. Wow.
Okay, so Mr. Maurice, how kind of you to come into the room and lovely to read for you. So a general read for spring to summer is looking fabulous for you because it starts off with the victory card, literally what it says on the card: victory, success, happiness, love, joy. Absolutely lovely. Your help or your hurdle: 6 of pencils, 6 of swords. This is you moving on and feeling good, moving forward. If things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit delayed, this is the breath of fresh air. This is the spring cleaning energy coming in. And here she is, look, walking away from us. She's made her mind up. She's on her way. She's moving forward and feeling really good about it. What do you need to focus on? What could go right? This is the 9 of pencils. Now, very often we are programmed to focus on the exact opposite. So focus on what is working. Focus on what you enjoy. Take no notice of anything else going on. Just you focus on where you want to go. Focus on what could go right. How can you help yourself? We've got the strength card. This is about you stepping up and speaking up and doing so very kindly. Now, when you use the assertive energy with the kind energy, it gets you so much further, so much faster. So you can say no, thank you. That's a full sentence. This will work better for me. I would rather do this. This isn't working just now. I feel this way forward would be better. Those are all ways of being assertive and kind. Choose carefully, pulling it all together. Look at all your options. So you might have more than one choice placed in front of you. In this card, she's got 7 choices in front of her. And she's doing the sensible thing, stepping back and looking at them all. Now, most of these are lovely, like a bar of chocolate or a star. But there's a grumpy gingerbread man in this cup down here. She doesn't want to choose him. So she's looking at all of the cups first, carefully, and then deciding. So not being rushed, not being hassled, not being in any rush. She's standing back, taking her time. And when you do that, we've got the 9 of coins for your outcome. This is you enjoying the results of your hard work. It's abundance, it's success. You able to take time out, treating yourself to something lovely, taking time to relax. And it's lovely to work hard, but we need to step back and enjoy the results of that as well. So I just pulled 3 more cards from my Time to Shine Oracle just to finish off the reading. So when you're making this move forward, we've got the 2 of coins. This is about balance. Consider work life, time, finances, how much time do you give away? Balance needs to be in the equation, especially with work, home life, and finance. Then we've got the dreamer, starting something new, very much like that, moving on and feeling good, stepping out of the comfort zone a little bit. You might be doing something a little bit different, but going after something that you really like. This is the start of it. This is the start of something new. It's the first card in the whole deck. Taking that leap of faith, but you're going to be taking it when you've thought it through. It's mindful. It's that move forward. And we've got the strength card again, stepping up and speaking up. So just as I explained before, so spring through to summer, success, moving on. You might be doing something a bit different than you were doing before. Certainly negotiations coming into it, discussing things, because we've got this double strength card, you speaking up and saying what works for you. Choosing wisely. Don't worry about it. Don't be rushed. Be mindful of finances and time constraints, put all that into the equation, and then moving on to success. Absolutely lovely. So I hope that resonates, and I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you.
Beautiful, Anne. Well, guess what, Mr. Maurice? You're starting off with the exact same card that Anne had. This is the Fool. This is the Dreamer. This is the Zero. This is the first card in the deck. One foot in one world and one in the other. Keep moving towards it. Get your ducks in a row. This is a card of being prepared. You've always heard me say, don't jump off that cliff until you check your parachute. But you're almost ready there to go on a new journey. So you're thinking about wanting to go somewhere, do something passionately. Make sure you've got everything in order before you take that leap. Stay focused. If it's something you really want to do, here is the King of Wands. Stay focused. This is go big or go home. If you're deciding to leave a situation, your job or something, and go into something new, whatever it is, or a move, if you stay focused on it, do your homework, you'll get there. You've got the Emperor. You are in the seat of power, my friend. Okay. Be logical and organized. Again, this is a seat of power. You're taking control of what it is you want to do, and then making it happen by taking action with the King of Wands and the Fool card. It's going to bring you victory after hard work and effort. Okay. So you're beautiful. And with that, you're going to want to celebrate something. So this is ending on a high note. You've got dreams, you've got ideas, follow through on them, stay focused on them. You have control of it. And at the end of the day, you will have a reason to feel that you won and to celebrate it. Wow. Powerful reading, Mr. Maurice. I love it. Okay. Move on. Anne Marie. Are you here, sweetie? Is there a specific topic you want us to concentrate on?
I think there was a question, Brenda.
There?
I think there was a question from Anne Marie. I'm sure I read that earlier. Where are we? Yes, directly above the super sticker.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yes, please tell me he will be home soon.
Right. Okay, Anne-Marie, lovely to read for you. So we've got some lovely cards for you. So the first one, Four of Teacups. This is about you stepping back, looking at the bigger picture, not being too focused on the past or in one direction when this golden opportunity could be right there. So this is a card of just how, and it's so easy to say this, and it's not as easy as it sounds, just stepping back, looking at the bigger picture. Now, we've then got the Page of Coins. Now, you've got another page coming up later on. These pages bring messages, bring information. And I do feel at the moment there's a lot of study going on. This is about researching, finding information, somebody studying, gathering information. This is what this little Page of Coins does really well. She does loads of homework. She's always got a head in a book. Finding out, researching, gathering information and studying. So this is about doing homework, finding out information. This is where things are perhaps a little bit slow at the moment, because this is probably stuck in somebody's in tray on their desk, waiting for them to find out and do the homework. And then things take off fast. Eight of Wands, everything up in the air all at once, juggling, lovely energy. This is the energy of delays being over. Everything happening all at once for the best reasons possible. We've got the 7 of Teacups after this. Again, it's about choosing wise choices, stepping back, contemplating. So I do feel within this information, there is paperwork to be done, people assessing, people deciding, decisions to be made, and people taking time over decisions. So that's the energy I'm feeling right now, but suddenly things taking off. And your final card is the second of the pages, the Page of Wands. She's jumping for joy. This is the card of good news, new information, fresh information coming in. And with it being the wand suit, it's something that you're excited about. It's positive, it's action orientated, it's good news, new opportunities, positive change.
Get over here.
New information and new ideas coming in. So it's suddenly like this 8 of Wands comes in. And this is like suddenly the breath of fresh air, delays are over, green traffic light going on. We are good to go. And good news coming in. And I do feel at the moment that perhaps any delay is due to paperwork, research, reading, and waiting for somebody to decide, waiting upon a decision, but good news at the end of it, which could happen. And I wish I could be more specific than quite quickly, but that's the best I can do for you right now. So bless you, Anne-Marie. I hope that resonates.
Okay, interesting. Again, temperance. Things are going slow. It's not moving fast right now. You are worried about it, feeling lack and loss and concerned. Don't isolate yourself. Don't internalize this. Talk about your feelings. Share them with somebody where you can vent so that you can feel better. Okay. Spirit's got your back. All right. They're saying it's okay. We've got your back. It's just taking time. You feel as though, you with the 7 of Swords, you know what this is. This is a card of deception. You've constantly known that things were done wrong. He was wronged. It shouldn't have happened. And this is in the back of your mind. You worry about this. But at the end of the day, the truth comes out, because here is the Ace of Swords. This is a card that says that aha moment. Clear. The truth is finally coming out, and you're able now to realize that all of this was for naught. Okay. The Empress comes in. You're going to be able to give birth to your dreams. All right. Once this happens, you're going to be able to give birth to your dreams. Beautiful. And for some reason, Anne-Marie, I'm doing this intuitively. This was the extra card that flew out, and it's the Page of Cups. I always say the Page of Cups is youthful energy, something new that comes in. They bring us messages. I'm thinking that there could be somebody younger in the team that is advocating for him and is going to be very instrumental. They care for him greatly, and they're going to help him out. Okay. So will he come home soon? You've got temperance. You know what that means. That means it's taking time. Okay. But at the end of the day, the truth is going to come out, and you will be able to give birth to your dreams. When is this going to happen? Yeah. Like Anne said, I wish we could be more concise on that. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so somebody younger is going to be there that's going to be supporting him, and something's going to happen where the truth is going to be revealed. So I don't know whether it's going to be his son that's instrumental in that, but I see somebody younger in the team that's advocating for him. Okay. Hi, Leslie, you're here. Good girl. We've been waiting for you to surface because you were number 1 on the list because you paid for. Mary has been advocating. Okay, well, it's somebody younger. Yeah, it's going to be very instrumental in this to help in this cause. Okay, that's amazing, Anne-Marie. Okay, we're going to jump now right over to Leslie, because Leslie paid us last week and we didn't do the reading. So guys, after Leslie will be Star of Bethlehem. Okay, thanks, Anne-Marie, for letting me know that. Okay. Star of Bethlehem.
Oh, Leslie,
not Star of Bethlehem. Wait a minute. I got to get here. Where are we here? Leslie, there you are. Yes.
So Leslie, thank you for coming back into the room. And after last week's fantastic room, here's your reading finally.
And this week's ending up the same way.
Yeah.
So I said to everybody, if they saw you coming in, give us a heads up, because we're so busy doing readings, but you were at the top of the list. So anyway, Leslie, do you have a question you want us to focus this reading on?
So
We'll just give it a minute.
Okay.
Give her a second. Poor girl, she came in late.
What do I need to know right now? Okay.
What I need to know. Oh, beautiful. Thank
Yep.
you, Leslie. There's a bit of a delay, so we just have to wait. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in, because I was thinking, I have no way of getting a hold of you if you don't know. Every week I'm going to be putting your name down for the reading and hoping you're going to come in the room. So that's great.
So Leslie, I've pulled 6 cards for you, and 4 out of the 6 are major arcana cards. So
Wow.
that means, yeah, strong energy for the best reason possible. So starting off your reading is the first card in the whole deck, the Dreamer. This is lovely. This is something new. You taking a leap of faith, opening those doors of opportunity for yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. This card says you are ready. You can do it. So going after something new. Your help, very likely to be doing this as part of a team. This is the 3 of coins. Teamwork making the dream work. Everybody working together. You being part of an effective, efficient team. Everybody bringing their qualities to the team. And when everybody works together, that's where the success can be found. Then we've got the Magician card. What do you need to focus on? This is the card straight after the Dreamer in the deck. This is you having taken your leap of faith. And this Magician says, yes, you can. You are ready. You have everything you need. So if there was any little doubt, wondering, I'm not sure, this Magician comes in and says, yes, you can. You are ready. This is a time of new beginnings. How can you help yourself? The new beginnings card, card 13, a transformational new beginning, a fresh chapter opening up. Here our lovely angels are looking at the little butterflies coming out of the chrysalis. That's an amazing transformation. So new beginnings, new ways forward, new chapters opening up for you. Pulling it all together, the Queen of Coins. Now, the queens are authority figures in the deck. They have learned their lessons and are here to help other people. And the Queen of Coins is very grounded, very connected to home, to family. She's extremely good with finances. She has abundance of common sense. If you wanted a common sense, straight answer from someone in the tarot, you'd go and talk to the Queen of Coins. She's practical, resourceful, and sensible. And those are all the qualities that you need to be embracing right now. And she's very much in a role where she's making sure that everybody else has their needs met, but she meets her own needs as well. So she's very good. She's very practical. She's very sensible, very grounded and down to earth. And those are the qualities that we need to be mindful of. And when you are the final outcome card, the best in the deck, the Sun, success, it's happiness, it's joy, it's you reaping the rewards of your hard work. Look, the sunflowers are finally flowering for her on the card. This card also says get busy on those new ideas. So if there's anything new that you think, oh, I might do that, get busy on those. But principally, it's the card of success after hard work. So just to summarize, you taking a leap of faith with confidence, knowing that you've got this, moving forward, not on your own, but as part of an effective team. A fabulous fresh start, new beginning, a new chapter opening up. And really focusing on the qualities of grounded common sense, sensible, practical resourcefulness. And then enjoying all of the success which comes along with that. So, Leslie, I hope that resonates for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. Mine's very different. You're getting up in your head with the Two of Wands here, Leslie. You could be concerned about something and you're thinking, you're presuming and assuming. And as we say, you're getting up in that stinking thinking, blocking the energy, the positive energy to come towards you. Let it go. Step out of your way. You've done everything that you could maybe with a situation. So don't dote on it because it'll grow on you and it'll bring that negative karma down on you. So you're not seeing a picture in complete clarity. Okay. You boxed yourself in. You think that you're blocked in. You can't move forward, but you can. This is all brought on by your mindset. So please be more positive. You tend to be thinking about the past, your regrets, your worries, your sadness, your grief of the past. Like you see the big thing in the egg in the middle. Think of the prize. Think of the big prize at the end, okay? And again, I say with this card, it's crying over spilt milk. It's history. We can't change it. We're all privy to doing this periodically. We think back at these times and ask the what ifs, how comes, the whys, but it isn't going to improve our mindset or our energy to move forward. So please let it go. Wipe up that spilt milk. Realize it's history and don't keep thinking about this situation that's clouding your positive energy to move forward. There's something new coming in here, and it could be you contemplating leaving your career, a new job, moving on into something new here with the Ace of Wands. Don't be afraid to look into that because you have the High Priestess, which is doing your research. You might want to be looking into some sort of new job, new opportunity that's presenting itself to you. And you will have a clear sight line. If you do, you're going to see things much better and more clarity. So follow that, stay in alignment on that path. Let go of the past. You might be leaving. Maybe it's a job that's unfulfilling to you. Do your research. Do your homework. You're going to have the ability to find out what you need to know in the background. Research it before you go into it too quickly. And did you have the Fool again?
I did, yeah. First card overall.
Before you take that leap, like Anne had that card, do your research, okay? Be prepared because that's what her card means similarly too. At the end of the day, you might be getting interviews, you might be having debates, you might be having conversations, you might be going through negotiations. There could be contracts, there could be things like that you're going over with somebody. I do think that you're going to feel that they're going to treat you generously, okay? Whatever this is a card of receiving something of generosity or you doing something for somebody else. Okay. I don't know if you might have been considering nonprofit organizations that you want to volunteer and get involved in. That could be something you might be considering as well. So Leslie, that's what I have for you. So thank you so much for coming back all the way from New Zealand to see us here. Thank you. Okay. Our next one now is Star of Bethlehem, one of three. She's booked with us. So let's see what we have here. First one. All right. My daughter has been dating her boyfriend for 2 years. They have been living together for 1 year. I'm worried about this relationship. Do you see it lasting? They are talking marriage. Well, they seem to think it's going to last if they're talking marriage. So let's see. Let's see what we have here for them. What are the cards going to show up? No, I'm not burning incense. This is a humidifier. See the bottle of water in here? It's a Bond Air humidifier that I have beside my desk because it's so dry this time of year, Damara. Okay, no, incense, I love incense, but it bothers me. I don't use a lot of, I don't use cologne. I don't use things like that because I'm sensitive to scent. So that's what this is. They're amazing. If you're sitting in an area at a desk, you can, and it can travel with you. They give you a little bag to take it with you when you travel, to put by your bed in hotel rooms. Yeah, it's a humidifier. Okay, Anne, go ahead. Sorry.
All righty. So, do I see the relationship lasting? Where's this relationship going? So we're starting off with the Ace of Teacups, the start of something lovely. This is the start of positive emotions, happiness. The Ace is the first card of the Cups suit. So this is where we are now. It's lovely, it's happy, it's new, it's exciting. It's the beginning of something. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So here we have a decision that they're making. And at the moment, there is an uncertainty because our little angel here is stuck. She can't decide between this or that, not sure. So we have uncertainty at the moment. There's a little bit of deliberation, not quite sure. So we're in this period with the 12 awakening card of waiting to see. Now, this card asks you to look at all different perspectives. Take your time. Look, she's upside down. She's hanging upside down. The world looks completely different from her point of view. So this asks you to look at things from all different angles, everybody's perspective. It's gathering in, not just looking at things linear in one straight line. It's stepping back. It's assessing the whole situation, considering everybody involved. And then we've got another card of assessment and reflection. So 3 cards following that are indecision, assessment, and now we've got reflection. Here she is taking a time, assessing how far she's come, where she's going, where she wants to go. So again, it's assessment and indecision. There's no decisive choice being made yet. She's looking at the little signpost that says climb to new heights. So she's thinking about where she might like to go, but she hasn't decided yet. Then we've got the King of Pentacles coming in. Now, this is a senior figure in the tarot, an authority figure, one of the kings. This king is clear thinking, logical, straightforward, straight speaking, very often in a position where they are giving advice to somebody else on a professional level. Could be this is why I've drawn them here as a public speaker. They're out there helping other people with their knowledge and expertise. So this card would show up very much with the energy of a financial advisor, a solicitor, a lawyer, a teacher, a mentor. So in comes the professional advice. So this is not just somebody chatting over a cup of tea, deciding this is how it's going to affect everybody. Legal, financial, small print, all of that being taken into account. So I think that's being thought of at the moment and in the mix. And then the last card, another card of contemplation and choosing. Now, the Two of Pentacles, not sure on this or that. Here's this choice coming through again. Taking a look at all options and then deciding carefully after having looked at them all, because there's one here, the little grumpy gingerbread man that nobody wants to choose. You want the bar of chocolate instead, really. So looking at this overall, do I see it lasting? At the moment, it's in the beginning, exciting, absolute loveliness phase. I think there are discussions to be had, decisions to be made. There are things to be considered, to take time over. So whether it lasts or not will depend on the outcome. When things are looked at from the bigger picture, when everyone's perspective is taken into consideration. And I think this advice coming in from this professional could be the catalyst that then makes the decision. So what I'm seeing at the moment is indecision, assessment, taking time, stepping back, and not being in any rush to move forward, because I really do not think the decisions have been made yet. So I hope that resonates. We've got 3 cards of reflection, assessment, and indecision. So over to you, Brenda.
Okay, trend zone. Yes, I know trend zone's here. But I have trend zone after Helene. Okay, so I've got him on my list. Tammy, okay, he's here. I've got him on the list, but I put him on the list when he came in the room. Okay, so as everybody's come in the room, he is after Helene and he's before One Love. All right, so yes, I got you, my friend. You're here. Okay, Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem. You have the 2 of Cups. Did you not have that card? You had the Ace of Cups. The 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is them. Okay, communicating. But I got to tell you something. I'm getting intuitive downloads that they are very different individuals and almost opposites. And we talk about opposites attract. However, I think these 2 are going to be having to share a lot of conversation and dialogue about this marriage, okay, and what they want. The 2 of them are a power team, but they don't know who's going to wear the pants in the relationship, if you know what I mean. They're very powerful and they want to control. They're very controlling and they're both similar in that aspect. But I see a lot of locking horns together with this couple. Both of them are very strong, and it's a battle of the wills with these 2. And I'm not saying they're fighting, but I'm just saying there's a battle of wills here going on with them. For this wedding, they're worried about money. They want the dream. But, and this is a dream, right? The 9 of Cups. But I think they're worried about the cost factor. And I think this is where there may be some major discussions going on here. One wants another. We know the Emperor is logical and organized. We know the King of Wands has got his mindset. Nothing's going to change his mind. So that's where they're at right now. The 2 of them, they're very different what they want here with this marriage. And I think money is one of the things that may make this take a bit of time. Now, they do have the 9 of Cups, and that's wishes fulfilled. So if they do their homework and they come to a conclusion and they do have good dialogue shared amongst them and good conversations, connections, that's possible that this wedding could happen. Okay. And they'll celebrate it. All right. It'll be a happy occasion. But I think right now, they really need to talk about it, because I think there's a battle of wills here. One says, I want this, and that's it, draws the line in the sand. The other one's trying to say, well, we got to think about money here, and we really got to think about that. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here for them. Okay. They are fighting so much. Yeah. I think it has to do, it's like, who's going to wear the pants? It's a battle of wills with these 2. They're very, very strong, powerful personalities, and neither one of them wants to bend or be flexible. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, she said, yep, so true. They are fighting so much. You're 100% right. Well, I'm sorry I had to be the bearer of that news, but that's what Guide was telling me. And Anne was saying the same thing. They got to really talk this out, before they decide on it, because it's not written in stone yet. Okay, so the next one. Real Country Woman came in twice. No, got to go back here. Okay, this is it. She did us another one, and she's done 3. For my question about my doggy. Okay, what is your question about your doggy? What did I miss here? Did anybody see a question about her dog? I don't see a question. Post it below, because you've given us 3 super chats. Star of Bethlehem, all different questions, of course. This one's about your dog. What about your dog? Is there a problem with your dog? Are you wanting a dog? Do you have a dog? Are you getting a dog? We don't know what you want us, because we haven't got a clue. Okay, so this is what she said. Wow, I'm concerned because they argue so much. I'm glad to hear this totally resonated. Okay, sweetheart. Sorry, but anyway. Tell us what you want. What do you mean about the dog, honey? What about the dog? My question about the dog. Okay, so I don't know what that is. So Real Country, Star of Bethlehem. Can you let us know what you're talking about?
She said it's right underneath Helene Cousin's question.
Okay, going back. Thank you. Going back.
I don't see one, but that
I don't either. I see Marby and I see Tracy.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, no, I don't see one in that respect either, Brenda.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It was after Tracy Wilbur. My question about my doggy was on here, but it disappeared. I'll post it again. Okay. So I wonder why it disappeared. That's weird because it's not there. So she's going to post it now. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So I'm looking at our time here. It's 4:19, guys. I think we're going to finish who we have on our list, which is Star of Bethlehem, Tracy Wilbur, Elaine, Trend Zone, One Love, and again Star of Bethlehem because she did 3. And that the chat room now, no more.
And Erica Duncan is in there as well.
Erica Duncan's in there.
Yeah.
Is she? I see her.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back here. There she is. Yes.
Yeah. So Erica looks like the last one.
Erica Duncan.
Erica's no, she's not. Star of Bethlehem is the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So who shall we read for? Do you want to carry on with Star of Bethlehem or?
Yeah. Star of Bethlehem, please post what your question is about your dog. Okay.
Okay.
No more questions. Okay, so the chat room is closed at this time. We're going to clear up what we've got here because we need Real Country Woman of Hanover. I'm not going to forget you. We did your reading way back. Have you paid for 2 readings, Real Country Woman? We did you way back. Star of Bethlehem. Let's go back here. Erica Duncan. One Love. Trend Zone. Helen. Star of Bethlehem. Tracy. Real Country Woman. Oh, yes, she did another one. Okay, Real Country Woman. You are after the Star of Bethlehem's doggy. Okay, so yes. Sorry, sweetie, because you did 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that. Okay, so have you left your question? She doesn't have it here. Okay, so guess what, Star of Bethlehem? You've done 3 here, so we're going to go to your next question, okay, right now, and then you can post it below about the dog. Would love to hear about the next few months. A lot going on in my life. My crown chakra and third eye are very active, getting dreams and downloads constantly. What do you see? Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, Real Country Woman, I saw your 2 readings, honey. I got it here now, so thank you. Sorry. It's there, okay? You're going to come in after Real Country or after Star of Bethlehem.
So, Star of Bethlehem. What do we see going on in the next few months? So, your first card is lovely. Well, they're all lovely, but this one in particular, Queen of Wands. This is you stepping into your power with confidence and assertiveness. It's the card of self-belief. It's the card of yes, I can. And Brenda's favorite. I love listening to Brenda read this card. This Queen of Wands says, yes, I can. You just watch me. It's that sort of confidence. She can manifest anything that she needs whenever she wants it, and she does so. And the reason she does this, she's had to learn how to. It hasn't been an easy road. Any of these court cards, they're all cards that have had to learn by working at it, learning through experience. But this Queen of Wands brings in self-belief, self-confidence, and focus. Your help or hurdle, the Eight of Wands says things could be taking off quite quickly. If things have felt a little bit delayed or a little bit slow, not anymore. This is the card when delays are over, things suddenly take off after a period when things have felt a little bit quiet. So stay balanced. When they do not be rushed into any decisions. We've got the Knight of Teacups here, flying in, almost a little bit too fast. So this card says, take it easy, take it steady, do not be rushed. Take things at a sensible pace, because taking this, when everything takes off, it could be really exciting. This Queen of Wands energy is exciting energy. And this Knight of Teacups says, just go at a pace, a slow, steady pace. How can you help yourself? The Page of Pencils comes in with new information, new ideas. This is the light bulb moment card. She's finding out all this new information, new messages coming in all the time. The messages are these little envelopes, and look, she's got all these new messages coming in. Take notice of those. This is the clarity you've been waiting for. Now, it might be a slight change to plan. It might mean a slight delay, but those are the things that are keeping you on track. And then the Empress card, pulling it all together. This is you getting busy. We were talking about that with the Eight of Wands. New ideas, new projects, new creative ideas. She's got her apron on. She's got her sleeves rolled up. She's busy painting. She's doing, she's taking action. So suddenly, from ideas and thoughts and downloads, she's doing something about it. She's taking the action. The Queen of Wands, very much, again, action orientated. And the card to cover the outcome, the Star, one of the best cards in the whole deck. Excuse me, it's a card of healing. It's a card of you stepping into the spotlight. It's recognition, it's appreciation, it's success, it's wishing on a star. It's absolutely beautiful energy. So just to summarize, you stepping up into your confidence, lots going on all at once, suddenly things taking off, and you being reminded to take things at a sensible pace. Listen to the information. There's new ideas, new information, clarity coming in. And then when you've got that, get busy, start something new, do something differently. Take the action, make the most of this lovely energy, and get to work on these new projects, because the success is here. The Star, wishing on a star, happiness, success, and you stepping into the spotlight. So I hope that resonates with you, and I hope that makes sense for you. Thank you.
Okay, I got your question about the dog and the German Shepherd. Star Bethlehem, thank you. I did see it now. Okay, it's almost 12. I intuitively, she's okay. I will do that reading on it. I've had numerous German Shepherds. Okay, Knight of Cups comes in, youthful energy, modern aspects. Somebody brings something to the table of life to you that perks up your interest. This could also be somebody you know close to you who wants to take a relationship to the next level. Maybe they feel you could end up with a gift. You could end up with a token of their feelings in the form of an email, a text, a letter, a card. Maybe you're even going to receive some flowers. Somebody's got their heart set on you, and they're going to make their intentions clear. They may be younger than you, or perhaps they just have this youthful aspect about them. You're going to go through some negotiations here and some bartering, and I think you're going to feel as though life is giving you a gift. This is the card of generosity. Negotiations go well. Give and take, push push-pull energies coming in. You could be helping somebody out, or they could be bringing you something in a very generous offer of some sort. You're making a judgment call to move on. Okay, this is the judgment card that says it's like a second chance. You're going to be able to start and have rebirth again and go forward. And this time you're only going to take those in your boat that really want to be part of this journey with you, who love you and care for you and want to go on this next leg of the journey. It's almost like you're saying thank you. You are definitely moving on because you've got the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from something that wasn't serving you to your greater good. And you don't have to go back there again. Now, this is a card of balance as well. So you may be thinking about leaving it, and you're making those little steps one at a time to move towards this goal of leaving and moving in a new direction. And you're going to do it, because the Death card shows up. This is transformation. This is going in a new direction, a new future for you. I think it's almost like you feel you've got a second chance at life. It's beautiful. So that's what I have for you for those dreams that you're getting, you have coming in. There's going to be change going on in your life for sure, Star of Bethlehem. Now, let's see what we've got here. Your dog, my German Shepherd, is almost 12. Intuitively feels she's getting ready to cross over. Well, you know, I lost my dog. He was going on 15, but he wasn't a Shepherd. But most of my Shepherds, 10 was the maximum, because they tended to get hip dysplasia and limping and arthritis. When they start to hit that age, all kinds of things can happen. But anyway, let me see. They let us know when it's time, you know, really, believe it or not, that one day you'll look and you'll say, yeah, this is the day. I gotta think about it. It's heartbreaking. Oh my gosh. I'm babysitting this sweet little dog here who's exactly the same color as the dog I lost. Isn't that unreal? His mummy's in the hospital. Okay, Tren, be careful driving. We had so many super chats today, which we're so happy about. And so we're working our way through the list, but we're not taking any more now. The chat room's closed, guys, because we want to. It's 4:29 now, and we keep trying to get out of here. We never make it, and people want us here. We'd be here all night.
Well, that's good news. Really,
oh, it's
isn't it?
Good news. It's the best news. We love you guys for it.
So, German Shepherd dog, you feel she's ready to cross over now. Queen of Coins is your first card. This is about you being practical, down to earth, sensible, resourceful, using common sense, being very, very grounded in your decisions. This queen is lovely. She takes care of everybody. She makes sure that everybody's needs are met. And there's even a little dog on this card, look, and she's remembered to feed the little dog. She's even given him some food as well. So being practical, you seeing things as they are, down to earth and sensible. 2 of Pencils, no need to make a decision just yet. This is, can't decide between this or that. Just taking your time, gathering information together, but it's not a time just now to make that decision. This is a time of indecision, not quite sure. Look at all the small details. 8 of Coins. It's dot the I's, cross the T's, read the small print. Make sure you've got all of the information before you make a decision. So be absolutely certain. This is the card of looking at everything, reading the small print, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. And then we've got the 10 of Wands, which is a rest. It's the difficult times being over with. It's the end of the stressful times, the end of the upset. And you just taking your time, relaxing, no need to worry. Just gather your energies, ready for the next venture. So being practical, sensible, no need to decide just yet, because I do feel you need to find out a bit more information first. You don't quite know enough. You need to look into all of the complex details and all the small print. And just for now, relax. Know that the difficult times are over with. Just gather your energies, take your time, and just take some time out. So I hope that resonates. Those are the cards I've got for you.
Well, I want you to take a look at this card, Star of Bethlehem.
got a German Shepherd.
It's got a German Shepherd on it. Do you believe that? Okay, look, Star. There he is. Okay, there's your dog. Okay, so I think you're just going to take your time. You've got the hangman. Okay, as she said, I don't think this is the right time yet. As I say, they let us know unless the dog is suffering, and you'll know, but I don't see that right now it's going to happen. Okay, this is you thinking about it. You're trying to make those choices. Do I or don't I? Okay, this is a card of balance. Just take your time, think about it. As I said, the dog will let you know, but it's amazing how this card shows up, and it is a German Shepherd with the King of Pentacles. That's a Midas touch card. Things will work out the way they should. You've got some beautiful cards. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the six of wands, victory after hard work and struggle. So what I say that it's time now, even though he's 12 or she's 12, I don't see it happening in, right away. They're telling me that it'll probably happen before winter of this new year coming in. Okay. So I think the summer will be fine for your dog. The fall will be fine. But as you move through the fall, I think you're going to see a change in the dog's demeanor, the dog's health, the dog's mobility. Okay. You're lucky you got 12 years out of a German Shepherd, because they don't usually, they end up with hip dysplasia or arthritis in those hips, right? Because of their gait. So you're very lucky. But right now, I don't think, yeah, she's slowing down. I think she's slowing down, but I don't see this happening. If she may start to show some health issues going into winter, okay, of the next year, not now. I mean, we're past winter. So I wouldn't worry too much. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So let's, we're trying to get through this. We're weeding through this line. Erica came in. Other one. One Love. Did we do One Love? No.
No, we haven't done one.
So
yet.
the next one should be Tracy. According to my list, Tracy, then Helen, and then Trend Zone. So here we are after Miracle Hearing. Do they see me test? Oh no, we got to do this one. I got a call from the 700 Club about the miracle healing of my knee. Do you see me testifying on their show? Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Okay.
Are we reading for Real Country Woman?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, I've got it.
She came in after Star of Bethlehem about the dog. Oh, Star of Bethlehem. Okay, so that's those three. Real Country Woman, and then Tracy, then Helen, and then Trend Zone, One Love, and Star of Bethlehem came in again, but Erica's there somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Real Country Woman. Do you see me testifying on their show? I see you working together with other people. This is this Three of Coins, everybody working together, teamwork, making the dream work. So this is something that you would work on alongside somebody else. The Eight of Coins is all about the detail, the small print, complex paperwork, the dotting of the I's, the crossing of the T's. I think there's quite a bit of paperwork and small print to get through if you were to do that. So the Temperance card is all about a delay, a pause. Think it all through first. This isn't a card of rushing in or doing anything now. It's compromise. It's mixing ideas together. It's discussions. It's conversations. It's collaboration. So I do think there's a lot to talk about first, and some fine paperwork and tiny details need sorting out before really that you move forward with it. Stay determined, stay persistent, don't give up. This is the 9 of Wands card, keeping going. It's the card of persistence, determination, and motivation. And the final card, 7 of Pentacles, is you being at a crossroads. And it's time for you to do something differently. Let go of the old ways and focus on your needs and your new plans. So it might be that you are thinking about things one way, and that's the way that you follow, the way that suits your needs the best. So it might not necessarily be what they are thinking. So do I see you testifying on their show? No, because just at the moment, I think there are too many details that are not resolved. There's something that you need to talk about, discuss, collaborate with. This is the card of talking things over, compromise. It isn't clear cut at all. Stay determined, yes, stay persistent, but at the end of the day, you've got to do what's best for you with your plans and your needs, not necessarily going along with. And I think that will become apparent after you've had discussions with them when other people are coming in, because their idea might not be your idea, if that makes sense. So do I see you testifying at the moment? No, I don't. So I hope that resonates. And Brenda, over to you. What do you?
Well, my first card's a no as well. Okay, I pulled this deck because it's a yes no deck, right?
Yeah.
And this is the five of wands, and this is negotiation. This is struggling. This is discussions back and forth. This is competition. Okay, but you are standing in your truth, and the truth will be revealed. And I think that's what you need to get out there to let them know, so that they know what they're up against to have you on that show. You need to let them know. Okay, and I think they're just thinking about it. Stay focused. Okay, the King of Wands comes in. Stay focused on that. Stay on them about this. Okay, don't give up. But right now, I don't think it's going to happen right away. It's going to be a leap of faith for you to do that. All the information's not gathered up yet, is what they're telling me. And at the end of the day, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a maybe card. It's never a yes or a no. Okay, it's, like I say, when the Wheel of Fortune comes in, ride that wagon hard, because you don't know how long your luck is going to last. Right? If it's going to come in at all. So right now, I don't think it's going to happen ASAP, but I think there's more information that they need to have, and you need to let them know it. Okay. Before this is going to happen. Okay. There's still a lot of information having to be gathered up before the decision is made. So thank you. It makes sense. Okay. Thank you so much, Real Country Woman. We like to hear that. It makes sense. Okay. All righty. So our next one I said is Tracy. Where are you, Tracy? I got to find you, my beautiful Tracy. Hi, I would like to know from Spirit which direction is best for me between surgical or pharmacy. Okay. All right, Tracy, we had a reading where you're in charge of all the surgical equipment that goes into surgery, right? So if I'm correct, we did a personal private reading on something like that. And that's quite a responsibility, and that's your job. But now you're thinking about pharmacy too. So let's see. Pharmacy, I think, is a great thing to do, because they're working, I know, here in Canada, hand in hand with the physicians. Pharmacists know more about medications and their interactions than our doctors actually do. And so when we go on a new med, if we're a little bit dubious about it, they set up an appointment with the pharmacist right in their office for us to go and talk about it. So, yeah, that is an excellent, but, working within the system of a hospital, if you could luck out maybe and get into the pharmacy within the hospital, right?
Right.
That's a good idea too.
So, Tracy, I've pulled 3 cards for surgical and 3 cards for pharmacy. And it isn't really clear cut, but if I tell you what each one is, this might resonate with you. So first off, for surgical, Ace of Wands, new opportunity, you really excited. What are you waiting for? Fresh new start, something you're really excited about. Opportunity for a fresh new start. This is the what are you waiting for card. And that's followed by you just wondering whether it's the right thing for you, literally your question. Here you are, poised at the edge, wondering how you're going to get to success. And this is the one step at a time card. So with the surgical question, I do feel there's a fabulous opportunity that you're excited about, but you need to break it down into manageable steps. It's not clear cut. You need to take it one step at a time. Just take your time, small, manageable steps. And I asked for, from my Time to Shine, a clarifier card. With the surgical, wishes coming true, 9 of Cups, self-confidence, self-esteem, happy ever after, wishes coming true. So yes, that's exciting, successful, but you're going to have to take it easy to get there, step at a time. Now flipping to pharmacy. The first card there, 10 of Wands. The end of a difficult time, the end of the stress, you just taking time out, having a break, having a rest, all that being over and done with, the stress, the worry, and you just taking some time out to plan your next adventure. You need to be thinking about that. We've then got the happiness, 3 of Teacups, happy celebrations, reason to celebrate, social invitations, parties, good news. So again, really positive cards with that. And the clarifier with the pharmacy card was you need to stand up for yourself. So I think with the pharmacy side of it, you're going to have to step up and speak up and say what will work for you. Say no thank you to certain things if it doesn't fit with you. Say what will work better for you. Thank you, this will work better. No thank you. This is what I need. I think this will be working well for everyone. So you have to sort of stand your ground a bit with the pharmacy card, the pharmacy side of it. So looking at them both, the surgical looks exciting, very fulfilling, bringing in happiness, joy, and you've got to get there a step at a time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's something that you're going to have to work at and work out your action plan. The pharmacy side of it seems to be the end of a lot of stress and struggle and a reason to celebrate. And if you do go forward with that option, you will have to speak up and say what's going to work best for you. So it's not just going to be on a plate, here it is, it's all simple. You're going to have to go into discussions and really say how things are going to work best for you in that arena. So I wish I could be a little bit more sort of yes, no, do this, don't do that. They both look good. Both of them have success and happiness in them, but it's just a different road getting you to where you want to go. And the surgical is looking great, but could take time. You moving a step at a time, getting a plan together, working on things just little bit by little bit. This won't be a giant leap and a success all at once. The pharmacy, successful, happiness and joy, but you're going to have to speak up as to how it's going to work best for you. So I hope that resonates, Tracy. Thank you. And I hope it makes sense.
Wow. when you said you pulled 6 cards, I always only pull 5. 6 cards came out, so I've done exactly the same thing. So as far as the surgical goes, you know, you got the power couple here, the Queen and the King of Cups. Tracy, you're gonna it'll come down to a decision what you love to do the most. That's what this Queen does. Okay, she does what's good for her. I think you'll have to make a snappy decision when the time comes. You'll have to think about it quickly, because what I see here with the surgical part of it, really busy, lots of work, run off your feet. Okay, that's what I see for the pharmacy, for the surgical. Now, for the pharmacy, you're going to have to learn some new things. Okay, and that involves maybe taking more courses, more form of study to get it under your belt. This is going to take time. You've got the Temperance. Okay. And at the end of the day, there could be an offer that does come in for the pharmacy, but you have to work on that, and it's going to take time. All right. But I see you really, really busy, you know, in the surgical part of it. But for some reason, I think you love that. You know, they're showing me that you love that. Now with the King, you could be wanting to talk to somebody and say, hey, you know, I got a choice. I can't make up my mind, da, 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 da. And they may be able to take you under their wing and give you some wise counsel. What would be your best option? Okay. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Tracy. Okay. All right. So we're going to, the next one we're going to is Helen. Are you still here? Go back. Back. Here we are. I received goods from Spain, and it's counterfeit. I have a dispute. They offered a full refund if I send it back. Will I get refunded? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Will I get refunded? And Star says, thank you, ladies, so very much for the readings today. I feel so much better after hearing all the messages today. I'll be blessed to have my Cocoa Bear till winter. Yeah. Beautiful.
So, Helene, I've put 4 cards because the 3rd card left us on a bit of a cliffhanger. So I want it to have a complete story. So, will you get your money back? There could be a delay. Page of Pencils, new information coming in, new ideas, light bulb going on. This can be a slight change to plan, a slight delay. This can be information that you find out that's a little bit tactless. This little page, because she's so young, hasn't learnt diplomacy and tact quite yet. So she can be a little bit blunt, but listen to the information because it's meant for you. So I do think there's clarity coming in. The 3 of Pencils is about unhappiness, healing and moving on. So I do think there will be a resolution to this. But I think it's just going to take a little bit of time because the 10 of Wands is next. This is the end of something stressful, and you just taking a rest, taking your time and gathering your energies. So I think it will be resolved, definitely, because this 10 of Wands tells me that's the end of the stress. The 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pencils says you've obviously had some negotiation and you might have to talk to them about it, be a little bit insistent because you need to get this moving on. Listen to what they say, and it might be a little bit blunt, but it's important, the information they're going to give you. So yes, I do think you'll get refunded. I think you need to talk to them about it, keep on, make sure you're absolutely clear. This Page of Pencils brings in clarity, and when you get that clarity, you need to work on that. You really need to seize on that and go with that honesty, integrity, clarity. And when you do, we've got the victory card at the end. So yes, you will get your money back, but you might have to look right into it, be certain you've got your information. maybe have a discussion. But yes, I do see the refund coming and the end of the nonsense. Yes, I do. Victory at the end of it all.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely. You got the judgment card, going back and forth, having to discuss it. Okay. They need to know all the information, and all of that. But I agree. I think, you've got the Two of Cups, that's discussing it with the powers that be there, talking about it, and being clear and concise what the problem is with it, that they get that clear. But, you've got great cards. You're doing your work towards getting it, thinking about how to get it off with the Queen of Pentacles, sending it away. Most of them, that's odd that they were being rude and not professional at all, that, they should have some sort of guarantee and warranty on something if it's not legit. But I see you getting your money back, because the Queen of Pentacles is abundance and the Ace of Pentacles is prosperity. So I do think that it's going to take some negotiating, discussing it with them. And at the end of the day, you will get reimbursed. That's what I'm seeing. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a shame that they have to be like that, eh? Okay. Our next one is Trend Zone. Trend Zone said he was driving a little while ago. Hopefully he's around. And we know he's open. So anything that we get on Trend Zone, he's open to. See what we got.
Okay, so Gerald, thank you for coming into the room. Lovely to read for you. The Sun is your first card, one of the best cards in the whole deck. Success after hard work. Absolutely lovely energy. And it also asks you to get to work on those new ideas. So this one is success, it's happiness, it's joy after a lot of hard work, and get busy on those new ideas. Choose carefully. Things might happen quite quickly. We've got this Knight of Pencils coming in, and she's flying in on this motorbike, and she has a choice of a road that's marked and a good main road, or a bumpy track. So take your time. Do not be rushed into any snap decisions. Look at your options. Take your time. Choose wisely, because the Wheel of Fortune is next. Things moving forward after a delay. Breath of fresh air card. Something new. Things moving finally. So things very much picking up, taking off. It could be quite quick. So just take your time. And know that you've got all the resources that you need. Focus on your strengths. Focus on what you do well, and know that you have everything you need to get yourself moving forward. So I hope that resonates, Gerald, and all the very best.
Thank you. Judgment call. You're moving on in a new direction. It's a new beginning for you. You could be changing something that you're doing, and it'll work out better. It'll come in almost in the form of generosity. You're going to feel that when you do some negotiations, things will work out in your favor. Don't give up. Don't give up on what you're doing. Okay. You also have the 9 of Wands, and that's a card that says you've got great resilience. Don't give up. If something doesn't work out in your favor, keep moving towards that goal, because like Anne said, you've got the Magician. Everything's at your fingertips. You've got all the resources to do anything you want to do to make those changes come into play. The Moon says you'll find out the information that you need to know in order to move forward. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which means it will work out in your favor, whatever you're doing. Okay. So thank you so much.
I have that as well, Brenda.
Yeah, you had 2 cards there. I think I had 2 cards that you had. So it's going to work out at the end of the day for you. Okay, Trend Zone. All right, let's see what we've got here for our next one, which is One Love. Go back. Here we are. Hi, ladies. I would like a general reading for the upcoming week. Okay, let's see what the Spirit's got for you. Well, so much for finishing at 4:30, Anne.
No, here we go again, isn't it?
I feel bad, but
it's bad. Honestly, it's lovely to have so much love
I know.
and
I
support,
It is.
and
It's
interest.
amazing.
It's really,
We're very blessed.
we are. So one love. General reading for the upcoming week. We've got the Page of Teacups with your first card. So these pages all bring a message. They all have a little envelope. And this Page of Teacups brings in messages of appreciation, of love, of help and support. So this could be you helping other people, but generally it's somebody coming in, it's messages of appreciation coming in for you, and sometimes practical help and support. The 10 of Pentacles says the difficult times are over with. This is a card of a much improved situation, you climbing this ladder of success, and with every little step up the ladder, things getting better. So it's time to make plans. This Knight of Coins is next, the slowest of the fast knights. They all have a motorbike, and this one's the only one not riding theirs because she's looking at the map, she's planning. So this is the card of plan A, plan B, and if necessary, plan C. Then when she gets back on the bike, she knows exactly where she's going and how to get there. So start making plans, detailed plans, think it all through. Because the 6 of Coins is your final card. This is the universe bringing in wonderful opportunities. She thought it was raining, look, and it's coins coming down. Things she's been manifesting, hoping for, dreaming of. So this is new opportunities coming in to find you. And with it being the coin suit, it could very well be connected to money. So it could be a pay rise or a promotion. It could be a new job, a new career, a new home. Look out for these opportunities because they are looking for you. Things are looking up. And get your plan ready, because as soon as those opportunities coming in and they're here, you're good to go. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. One love, you've got the Hermit. You've been thinking about doing something for a while. You've taken yourself to that time and place and space of silence to really think about what it is you want to do, tapping into higher self, even tapping into spirituality to ask questions and receive the answers that you need. You're going to learn something, which is you're going to be able to take out there and light the path for other people. You have the ability to be a leader. The Emperor comes in, sitting in the seat of power, taking control, being logical and organized. You may be discussing something here with somebody. 2 of Cups comes in, conversation, sharing dialogue, wanting to connect with somebody here on an emotional level. You've got the Knight of Cups. This could be a person coming in with a great idea you're going to fall in love with, or maybe the person themselves. And at the end, you've got the beautiful Sun, and that is the best card in the deck. So that's the card of happiness, in so many wonderful ways that you could ever imagine. So very positive reading, One Love. Thank you so much. Okay, our next one, Star of Bethlehem again. Where are we? Or did we do that one?
The last one we did for the Star of Bethlehem was about the dog.
We did this one.
We did that one. Yeah.
We did that one. I think we've done all 3 of hers. So now we're going to go do Erica.
Erica Duncan. Yeah. Yes.
I'm next. Erica said, okay, sweetheart. All right, let's go back and see her question.
I think it's a general.
Yes, there we go. Okay. All right, we're getting there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Erica, you're our last now.
So, Erica, thank you as well for all your lovely support and comments on my channel every week. It's much appreciated. So thank you so much for that. And it's my pleasure to do this reading for you. And it's looking fabulous. So, general reading for you. We have, to start off with, a major arcana card, the Emperor. So the Emperor, this is about leadership, stepping up. The Emperor is a senior figure in the Tarot, and at a moment's notice is ready to go because everything is planned in advance. So this is about planning, organizing, getting things in place, stepping up into that leadership role, being ready at a moment's notice, getting the action plan, everything in place. Helping you do this, we've got the Queen of Coins. So again, a senior figure, an authority figure. This Queen of Coins absolutely personifies grounded common sense, practicality, resourcefulness. She's very connected to home, family, work, very good with finances, making sure everybody's needs are met. So if you wanted to talk to anybody and you wanted a real common sense, grounded answer, this is the Queen you would talk to. So doing just that, practical, resourceful, down to earth, those are the qualities you're needing to focus on. It's going to get much better. The 10 of Pencils is you climbing that ladder of success, a much improved situation. If things have felt a little bit overwhelming or you've been a bit fed up, this is the card when it all starts to feel so much better. Healing and moving on. How do you help yourself? This is literally the moving on card. Feeling so much better, talking things over. And when you're ready, like these two little angels, there are no barriers in front of them. So there's very much an energy with these two cards together of the situation improving and a movement forward. This time focusing more on you, pulling it all together, leaving something behind, the old ways of doing things, things that are outdated, things that you don't need anymore. And now it's time for you to focus on your needs and your plans. Those are the only two choices she has. Look on this little signpost. So much more of a focus on you. And again, this planning energy coming through, this Emperor energy. And when you put all those things together, golden opportunity, Ace of Coins, this couldn't be better. Home life, work life, financial life. Here's the start of something wonderful, your golden opportunity. And here you are going after that with your well thought out plan, which is sensible, down to earth, and you're ready to make your move. So, Erica, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. You have all the ability to make your dreams come true with the Empress, Erica, giving birth to your dreams. If there's a goal, a passion, something that you want to do, go after it. The universe says you have everything there to do that. I think you're going to find that you're going to see an energy of being able to give birth to your dreams. This is also hearing about a pregnancy or maybe the impending birth of a child in your family. The moon comes in, Pisces energy. This is about you hearing secrets or finding out the information in the background that you need to know. Trust your instincts. You've got everything in your database, but you may need just that little bit more. So you'll hear about that. Okay. Do your research. In your challenge part of this, you're having trouble getting your sleep. You could be going through insomnia. The Four of Swords says, call a truce, step back, take your time. Don't make any snap decisions or do anything too quickly right now. This is a time to pull back and rest up. Put your feet up. You are the star, and that's what you have here. Going out there, you're the headliner on your stage. Walk in your light, glow in your glow. You have everything there at your fingertips to make your dreams come true. Dream big. Reach for those stars. You could have it because the Wheel of Fortune comes in and says you deserve it. Well, Erica, thank you so much. That's what we have for you as well. Well, my beautiful people, I want to thank everyone for the love you bring into our space and for supporting Anne and I every single week. And we send you so much love and many blessings as well. So thank you so much. She says, I heard about it. Yes, having trouble sleeping, ladies. Okay, well, you do what you need to do to get your rest, honey. Okay. I get my nights where I see every hour on the clock too. And just the way sometimes our days are, right? So I want to thank everybody. We still have 10 people in the room. We have had an absolutely spectacular day today. Oh my goodness. Everybody has stepped up to the plate, and it's just such a blessing that every week Anne and I see you guys in our chat room. And when we look back how we started off and how things are going every week for us now, we go, wow, we never know when we go out what's going to happen. And we fly by the seat of our pants, and we just say we're going to love every minute of it. If 3 people come in or 30 people come in, we're going to love everyone equally. And we want to thank all of you. So I really hope that all of you, thank you, Snow Wolf. And thank you very much to Dean for your kind comments. Everybody here, Damara's always here supporting the room. Tammy Bambi, we love you. And, she came to me the other day with a question in private, and she deserves to get that reading because she is our doorkeeper every week. And she knows she's entitled to that. So thank you so much. Tracy says, thank you, Anne and Brenda. I'm still uncertain about the surgical technician program is for me. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, I know it's really juggling. But
Take your time.
I think you're going to talk to somebody who is much like you, and they're going to kind of guide you through that process and help you make your mind up. Okay. Well, we're going to love you and leave you. We're down to 8 now. You guys have a beautiful evening wherever you are. And thank you so much. We will be back here next Sunday, as I say, God willing. And if the creek don't overflow, we'll be here to greet and meet again and do what we do. So many blessings.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.